It's 90.3 KEXP worldwide at kexp.org. I'm John Richards here on the morning show. Wild Cub in the studios with me live. Take it away.
Separate from the others, man crooked in the light of
KEXP, where the music matters. Wild Cub live here on the morning show. Live here on a Monday. But I appreciate you being here and that we can make this happen today. And man, anyone who listens to the show knows I love this record. It is fantastic. And now you back it up in just one song with a great live performance. So the whole deal. So thanks for coming in.
Of course. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And glad you're here today. We're going to talk more. If you're ready for another song, though, we're psyched to hear it. All right. KEXP 90.3 FM, where the music matters, and Wild Cub live here on the morning show. Youth is the new album, and they have a date at the Sunset Monday night. Played last night, right, down in Portland, correct?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was great. We've been crazy. We were on this West Coast tour, and we played L.A. and then flew all the way to New York in the middle of the blizzard and played Fashion Week, and then flew all the way back to Portland.
You made the blizzard?
Yeah,
You made it in
somehow
there, didn't
I think we got in just before and then left right after.
Nice.
But there was no sleeping anywhere in there, so you can hear my little froggy no sleep voice.
That's very rock and roll, getting in right in the blizzard, coming back, hitting in the, and I think you're heading back down to LA, is that correct?
Yeah, we play back down in LA at
Valentine's
the Standard.
Day at the Standard, yeah, nice. That's a good date. And again at the Sunset on Monday night. I mentioned the new record, and the minute we played it, response, it was people just jumped at the record, and they should. It's very, very good. So great work. Tell me a little bit about the band, and I know you started. You were a duo, you were on your own. Just tell me a little bit about how this all happened, and introduce the band while you're at it. I should mention.
Yeah. Well, I was touring around as myself as a singer-songwriter briefly, and then we're really good friends with an amazing guy named Sean at Daytrotter. And if you haven't gone to daytrotter.com, it's great. They've got like 3 to 5 sessions a day of amazing stuff, and they asked us to be on their tour, their Barnstormer tour. So it was like us and Guards and Princeton and a bunch of Sandra Lerche, amazing people.
Sure.
And these guys all came together pretty much as my band to do that. And we spent about 3 months where everybody had to go around and they'd say, "What band are you in?" And everybody kind of go, "Keegan DeWitt? That seems weird." So at that point, we officially kind of made the pivot and started to do this record. So we got Eric Wilson on keyboards, Jeremy Bullock on keyboards over there.
Right.
And
multiple keyboards.
Yeah, Joey Andrews on drums and
Joe.
Harry West here on bass.
Well, thanks for coming up. You mentioned the tour. So how many shows? How long you been on the road?
It feels like we've been on the road for about 6 months. It's actually been about 5 days with lots of flying and blizzards in between. And then we're back down to LA for that show on the 14th, and we'll go back to Nashville, write a new record, and then head to South by Southwest where we've got like 5 or 6 shows.
Oh, good. You're doing South by Southwest right then. And is everybody here from Nashville? Is that where you're based? Or
everybody kind of comes from around the world to Nashville. So I don't know.
That's true in general.
Yeah, I think Harry might be the only native Nashville person here.
They're all coming to your Nashville. He's getting pissed.
You're supposed to play like the banjo theme when that happens.
We'll edit that in later. It'll be perfect.
I'm from Kentucky, so I'm offended by that.
Well, it sounds pretty cohesive for... Oh, very nice. It sounds very cohesive for a group of people that got together sort of to make a band tour, so that's great.
Well, you shove yourself in a van with 5 of your friends and you'll figure it out eventually.
Absolutely. Lesson for all bands out there. So the album and the release, too, it was, I know I got it, but it's been out a while or it hasn't been out a while. What is the state of the record?
Yeah, we self-released it in the States in August.
Right.
And then it just came out in the UK in January. And then it'll come out and get a real kind of official vinyl reissue in May. And we just did that because how screwed up everything is right now. It's like, this is the best way for us to really be able to make sure that everybody who gets it happens in an authentic way, like with you and so on and so forth. And it just seemed like, instead of handing the keys over to somebody else, we could probably try and do it ourselves, at least for this record.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, well, so far so good. And we wish you very deserved success on this record. It is very, very strong from beginning to end. So more tour dates for people who miss you this time around? Is you going to be making another trip back to Seattle, maybe when it's sunny this summer?
Yeah, we're going to definitely try and be back either in July or August, and we're going to be doing festivals throughout the summertime, which we can't officially say at the moment which ones, but
good sign.
We'll be back.
If you can't announce them, they must be significant.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. I could name a few, and you could just be quiet if it's...
Yeah. Oh, that is like the magic of radio. I'll just sit here and nod.
Quiet.
You guys turn off the cameras.
It's right out of All the President's Men. You just sit there and be silent when I say Bonnaroo, when I say Sasquatch. All right, Wild Cub, who's playing all those festivals I just mentioned. No, I don't know. I don't know for sure, but we will keep people updated, and we'd love to see you back up here again as well. Going to play a few more songs for us. He's going to be from the record too?
Yep, this one's called Wild Light.
Cool. KEXP Wild Cub sounding great here on the morning show, and got one more for us here. That's how you finish an in studio, right there. A majority of the people in this room are playing the drums right now. More than aren't. Good work, you guys. Fantastic session. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us.
Man, if there's bands you need to check out this year, this is it. Wild Cubs are named. See them live. One show to tell you about coming up on Valentine's Day down in L.A. Anything else we can
just come to Austin in March and hang out. We're going to be playing more than we probably should.
Good. You can hang out with KEXP down there as well. And yeah, we have our Sunset show, but yeah, here's the bummer of taping it. People are like, oh my God, that was the best band I've heard. When did they play? Last night at the Sunset. So if you missed it, that'll learn you to listen to the show and go, I warned you earlier in the week. We'll be playing the record more, and again, good luck with the album.
Thank you so
with
much.
The touring. Yeah,
we couldn't do it without you guys.
Good stuff. We'll see you this summer. We look forward to seeing you again. Wild Cub here on KEXP. Big thank you to everybody in the room helping out on video and photography, and Kevin Suggs, as always, for making everybody sound good, and my family for accompanying me for Henry's first in studio. I think it's 6 weeks. And congratulations to you, by the way.
Thank you very much.
You let me know right before you are expecting. So.
Yeah, I guess I should say hi to my wife, Margaret. She's in Nashville right now.
See,
and my little daughter inside of her named Larkin.
Yes, that's good. Already got the name out and everything, so you're one step ahead of me. So yeah, congrats to that, and I hope it goes well. This is KEXP Listener Powered Radio.